Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Jilly, did you see it? Hi, guys. How are you? Good morning, my friends. Hello. It's Tuesday morning, don't you know? I was sitting inside my house just now and got eaten up by a mosquito. Itchy pitchy. I'm itchy. I'm so itchy. I was like, why are my legs so itchy? So that's the weirdest thing. And then I look down and there's like 3 bites on my 3 bites. Hello, Rachel. I am here for you. Good morning, social media. You got a rash? Oh no. I have like little segments of my rash left that are still itchy bitchy, but other than that, that's it. Because Michael, I am on a subscriber live on TikTok, and soon I will be on a subscriber live on Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube as well. Do you know the I'm 50 skit with Molly Shannon? I don't know. Oh, hi Scully. Yeah, no, it's because I'm on a subscriber live over here. Antihistamine tablet, yeah, you need to. Good afternoon, good morning, good everything. Today is Tuesday. Woohoo! Sadie, get it, sexy lady. Good morning, how's that after that right hook? Can you believe that? Did you all see that? Danielle did this. What? Look, Giselle, I went on Zoom and you weren't there. I'm glad you saw it. It's actually comfortable and really soft. It might be fine. My friend Giselle sent this to me for my birthday, and I was a little worried that it was going to be a little too, like, small, but I think it'll be fine. The live was funny last night, and Grandpa was just clowning me. It was really, actually, it was fun to see his humor. Did Danielle do the surgery? Danielle did this to me. And I was like, oh my God, this guy. And then right for the trolls, right? All the trolls like, I knew it. I knew it. I was right. She's abusing that old man. Oh my God. Grandpa said it. It must be right. Poor Grandpa. Hey G. Hey Marianne. That was his way of teasing me, right? Rare form, right? It was rare form. Yeah. I always knew it was her. All those bumps and bruises on his body. I knew that woman was evil. She's evil, I say. I have evil thoughts sometimes, but those thoughts are kind of scary, you know what I mean? But no, I would never, I would never. Could you imagine? Yes, I have picked him up by his shoulders before because he's a stubborn ass little man. But other than that, I think the mosquito bit me on my bottom of my foot, by the way, because it's itching. So, yeah. I'm leaving on Friday. I punched Ed in the... I did his surgery, first of all. Did Danielle do the surgery? No. And then later he said, Danielle did that. So, the news, the biggest news in the Salinger household. Are you ready for it? Hannah is staying in San Diego. Scully, there's this new mythological book that I started, but I haven't gotten into. It's supposed to be touchy-feely, tingly, but I'll let you know. I'm planning on reading it. My tight shirts are. Yeah. That's Claudette, that's my husband. Anyhow, so she's staying in San Diego. She has an offer at San Diego State. It's a 3-year part-time program. She gets some grant money, and I think it's a great, it's a great opportunity. The only reason why she, Stanislaus was an okay choice, but it's not, the school itself is not bad, right? But it's like in the middle of nowhere, and she didn't really want to commute. There was a lot of complications with Stanislaus. With San Diego, she's there. She can still keep her job, and it's part-time, so she'll have time. Her boyfriend is moving down there, because that's what I said. I said, ultimately, it doesn't matter what I think, right? It's what you guys are embarking on your life together now. So, he said he would do wherever, go wherever she is. He applied for the fire department in San Diego. So I think her mainest, like if she would have gotten into Sac State, hands down, that's where she would go. But she didn't, you know what I mean? So I told her, I think you should stay. Now that you got into San Diego, I think you should rescind your offer, your acceptance from, I think you should stay there. You go where the money is. You like it. You've established yourself down there, right? I think you stay there and you figure it out, right? Stanislaus, she wouldn't be able to work. So it's a full-time program. So she wouldn't be able to work, which would have cost me more money. So I just said, I think this is financially a better option. It's a year longer, but by then they should have things worked out. So 2 years is part-time, so she can work, and that last year is full-time. So hopefully by then, her boyfriend will have a full-time job, you know what I mean? And take care of her. So I think so it really is, we were kind of looking forward to her coming home. Rocky was too, because, Jennifer, she could babysit, and really the only pull to coming home for Hannah was the babies, And I said, Hannah, she's like, well, will you still pay for my plane trips back? I said, well, I have been doing that for the last 3 years, so what the hell? And then I'll just go see her more. So anyhow, that was the biggest pull the last couple of days. Mom, what do I do? Mom, hello. Finally I said, you know what, Hannah? Go, stay there. She's like, God, do you not want me home? I can't win. I said, Hannah, I would love you home, but I'm also practical. And I think this is your best option. She didn't want to go to San Jose State. And I don't like the area there. So I'm happy. Hannah wants to be pregnant and have a baby by the time she's 26. So she's got a plan, She's got a plan. I did too, at that age. I had my first baby at 24. So hopefully, and I said, who knows? Maybe Justin will get that job. He'll get established, and San Diego is your place, right? Which would kill me if there was a baby involved, for fuck's sake. But we'll figure it out as we go. I said, Hannah, we'll figure it out as we go. So anywho, I'm sure the parents of her boyfriend aren't particularly happy, because that means he's leaving, so I don't know. It is what it is. Christy, Hannah accepted. She's staying at San Diego State. They're giving her money, and that'll be nice. So, I wish I could have kiddos. I know. And, for the love of, that's a great way to look at it. Some of us are fortunate and we can reproduce fairly well. Some of us too easy and some of us can't for whatever reason. So I can't imagine, my heart goes out to the people who have tried and, it's just not in their journey. It's not in their path. And those of you who choose not to, go, power to you, I don't care. I'm lucky that I was lucky. I wanted a baby, I had one. It took me a little bit longer to get pregnant with Hannah, but for the most part, I had babies, life has a funny way of working out. So what's funny is, and the reason why I was telling you is because Rocky and Hannah are texting right now. So Rocky was like, which Rocky knows. I mean, she knows in her heart that staying in San Diego is probably the best thing for Hannah. But, so she said, I'm very happy. She just said, I'm very happy for you. Selfishly, of course, I'm upset because I would love you around my babies and babysitting and doing all that stuff. But she goes, I want you to know that I think you did the right choice. You made the right decision. And I think she did. I think, like I told her, because I'm so tired of her calling me 50 times a day. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I said, what you do is you follow your gut. You follow your instincts. What I would do, what I think you should do, is stay put. I think you should stay where you're at. I think it's a better opportunity for you and Justin. It's horrible. I mean, it's horrible, but it's good. And I said, Hannah, you're at the point in your life, right, where you need to make your own decisions. Mommy can't make them for you. And I try to, with all my kids, but she's the only one who really values my opinion. So I really try to get her to think for herself. I play the devil's advocate. I try not to give her my choice because I want her to think and I want her to get comfortable with making big decisions by herself. So I think, with this one, I finally just said, okay, thank you, Rebecca. I said, I'm going to tell you, I think you should stay in San Diego. I said, I was trying to get you to, but my gut is telling you to stay. As much as I don't want you to go there and come home, my gut is saying, stay, and so then I think that really, because Justin is her boyfriend of like 8 years coming up. And he was like, Hannah, whatever you choose, I'll go wherever you are. And I get how that's a really difficult feeling, right? Because she felt like she's the one who had to make that big decision. And she was like, Justin, I don't want to be responsible, right, for making a life-altering decision for you and for me. I don't want it to fall on my shoulders. And he kept saying, well, whatever you do, I'll be there. So she was struggling because she said, I'm just going to Stanislaus. And when she said that, because, she didn't want to deal with, she's like, well, what if? What if we stay here and he doesn't get a job and, all these things? And I said, what if? And what if you come here and you hate, traveling to Stanislaus? You don't like where you live. And what if you regret not staying put? You're happy where you're at. You love running on the beach. The beach brings you happiness. These things. Unknown Stanislaus. And then you're an hour and a half away from home. It just seems like all roads are leading to staying put. So I said that. I said, finally, when she's like, I'm just coming home, I don't want to make that decision myself. And the mom said, oh, don't you dare. I put my foot down on that. I said, nope, you're staying in San Diego. Because at that point, I felt she was making the wrong decision. So, and then she said, you really think so? And I said, Hannah, yes. Plus they're giving her grants, you know? That's cool. I think the first year is gonna be free for her. They're giving her grants. So I think that's, doesn't seem like rocket science to me. So I had to interject. And that's when I really try to give them my opinions. Thanks, Pam. Is when I think, when I think they're gonna make the wrong decision. It wasn't working, the free thinking on her part. So the mama said, what? And then Dan's like, what the hell? That's gonna cost us more money. San Diego is expensive. And I said, well, I believe that's where she needs to be. So, and she was looking for that city. She's very, like I said, she puts a lot of clout into what I say. She respects my opinion, and now she can have a fallback. Well, mom said I should stay. Dan, okay, I think to be fair, I think Dan wanted her home. Dan loves all his kids here. He loves them local, even though he doesn't see them like Jennifer all the time. She's 15, 20 minutes away, right? Close. Makes him feel comfortable. San Diego gives him anxiety because she's so far away. She's far, but she's not. He likes all of his family close together. I think selfishly, he wanted her home, but I think he knows it's the right decision. He hasn't admitted that yet, but I think he knows it's the right decision. It is what it is. So I'm proud of her. Oh, and mom was insane. I know. Yeah, I mean, Andrew right now is talking about how, he wants to move to Nashville and all that shit. And I'm like, bruh, if I'm still living, there's no way you're moving away from your mama. Hands down, no way. I would kill you before I would let you move away. Justin is, so let me tell you a little bit about Justin. Justin's pretty easygoing. He'll have really strong opinions, but then for the most part, when it comes to Hannah, he's always like, you choose, which I kind of think in the important things, I don't know yet. I can't decide if he's that really easygoing or if he just doesn't like to make hard choices, right? Much better than, would you say, Mary, opinions are much better than advice. It depends. I hated that move to Vegas. Yeah, I would have died for the love. Woo! Yeah, I can't. And I've been around this guy for 8 years. 8 years, My daughter was 600 miles away from me. Oh, good for her. Good for her. I'm in San Fran. Woohoo, Candace. I can't wait to hear about your trip. So yeah, I think my only adventurous kid, I don't know. I mean, they haven't really flown the coop, like flown to leave and go travel in Europe or whatever. Andrew, I would kill him. Susan, I would kill him. How far is San Diego from Sacramento? 6 hour, 7 hour, 8 depending on traffic, in a car, an hour flight. So, getting Ed ready for a shower. Yeah, I do, Skulls, I do. I think it's a little bit of both, Jilly. I think he doesn't want to be the one to make it. But what was funny is when she accepted Stanislaus, he told her, he said, well, if I get hired on in San Diego for the fire department, you'll have to put off school for another year because we are going to San Diego. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's definitive when it's for him, but when he has no idea. So, you know what I mean? So he said, she's like, bro, I'm not putting off school another year. You know, I want to have babies. I want to do these things. I want to progress in my life. And so he still has applications in, so I don't know. He'll love it there. He just hates it because Justin is cheap. And so it's expensive. It's expensive. So he's bitching about rent. Hannah's sad because had she known a month earlier that, well, she didn't know because she wasn't in San Diego yet. But her roommate thought she was moving. Hannah thought she was moving. So her roommate made plans to move out. So had it happened 4 weeks earlier, they would have kept their apartment. Alex would have stayed put. And then they would have lived together until they could figure out jobs and stuff like that. But, you know, is Danielle clinical? Psych, wants to be a psychologist. Hannah. So Hannah, yes. So this program is like a marriage family, you know, she's going to be a counselor. Yeah, she's going to be a counselor. So here's the thing. I mean, Susan, you did ask about if Andrew went to Nashville. It would hurt my heart. It would hurt my soul. My kids are my life. And San Diego's close, right? I can get on an airplane for $200 and I can go see my baby. Nashville is a half a day to get there. And I do have family there. So the only thing that would keep me at ease if he went is my family, right? My brothers are there, both of my brothers. Matt no longer lives in Atlanta. He and his wife are in Nashville now. So my brothers are there, my stepmother's there, my aunt, my cousins. So I would feel comfortable if that's where he ended up going. I would feel comfortable because he has family. Yeah, I would hate it though. Y'all, I mean, when your kids move away from you, it's so hard. Yeah, so Hannah's like me. I do too, for the love of. San Diego was better. Do you worry that Andrew will resent you later? For what? For what? It is so tough when they leave. And our life is like, you know, we're hoping our kids have the same, you know, thought process of keeping our babies close, right? I'm staying in California in hopes that this is where my kids are going to reside and have babies. For making a life decision for him. I haven't made any life decision for him. I have not made any life decision for him. So no, I don't think Andrew will ultimately do what he wants to. But I haven't made up anything. I'm letting him, you know, my life decision for him was trying to keep him in school 2 years ago. And he didn't want to do it. And I finally had to throw up my arms. Now that was pressure. Now he wants to go back to school. I'm happy about it. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm supporting him. I would like him to go to a trade school. I think his path, and I tell him that, I think he would have better luck. I don't think he's in for the school thing. I really don't. So I don't want to waste money, and I don't want to waste time for him still trying to figure it out. You know, his friends are already going to start their third year of college, so he's 2 years behind, which it doesn't matter. But I think a trade school would be the best option for him. But he doesn't want to, so what am I changing? I'm letting him try to create his own journey, his own path. So I'm gonna give him my opinion, and I'm gonna try to steer him in the right decision because he's lost. He doesn't know what he wants to do. But with the other ones, I didn't have to worry about that. So I didn't have to worry about that. Let's see. Aloha. You went from Santa Cruz to Mexico. Shit. Hawaii. Trades are so needed, and you make good money. You know, you make good money. Trade schools. I think so too. Lulu, he's just so, he doesn't have a fucking clue. I told him, I said, go to electrical school, become a welder, you know, work with those people on the electrical, be a, I forgot what they're called, but yeah, I just want him to be successful. I want him to pick something he's going to enjoy that gives him benefits and can support him. Red Seal mechanic and welder. Yeah, I mean, there's so much money in that field here. I don't know how it is in Canada, Giselle, but here, a plumber. I mean, those are the things that people always need, right? Those are the things that people always need. They always need an electrician, right? They always need a plumber. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. What kind of pipes are you laying? So, you know, my girls already knew what their path was, right? My girls knew, you know, he just doesn't. And so I just try to assist as a parent, right? We just try to, you know, help them in finding their way when they're lost. And when they have their way, you just try to support them when they get confused or they're sad or whatever. Freshman in high school, he said, yeah, man, Dulce, let me tell you, that was hard for me when he was like, I don't want to go to school. What? Like, I very well think, I know. Boys do take longer. So, and that's the thing. Yeah, the linemen. Thank you, Zelda. I was like, what the hell? The linemen make good money. So, you know what Andrew said? Him and his friends. So 2 of his friends came over last night. Andrew hated high school too. And then the pandemic hit and he was like, thank God, I don't have to go to school. But then he was sick during that process. But anyhow, Andrew does too. And it took my friend to remind me, you know, how much he hated school, right? Even in elementary school. So, anywho, that is what it is. So now he thinks he wants to go, he loves music. So he says he wants to go into business. Now this must seem really shitty of me as a mom. But I'm like, bruh, why don't you just go for music, you know? I don't know. I just think sometimes he gets overzealous and he's setting himself up for failure. I only do new construction. A turd herder. I want to walk that stage and accept it. Yes. And, you know, Andrew got a shit. You know, the kids who were in the high school during the pandemic got shit, you know. They didn't learn anything. So, hi, Lisa. That was the name of tuition reimbursement. Yes. Me too. Skulls. I say the same thing. Look for the programs that will pay for your schooling. You know, look for those things. So we'll see. He's gonna start, I think, school. Oh, I was telling you about the lineman thing. Hold on. Squirrel. So 2 of his friends came over the other night. My Zoomies were on, and it gets so inappropriate in my house when they're over. And I, of course, give it back, right? Because they try to shock me, but what ends up happening is I end up shocking them. Because Danielle can play that game too. So, Bring it, bros. Anyhow, so we were talking about Andrew and his next journey, and I was like, he should join Tyler, which is Scotty's brother, who left the family business that Andrew quit, and went to train. He's in Oregon right now, training to be a lineman. And I said, that's something you should do. It's a good job, you know, pays good money, great benefits. And you go to training. And the boys started laughing. Boys are like no other. So all of you who had teenage, will I run while I'm on? Yes, duh, Stephanie. Teenage boys are brutal to one another. Brutal. So they all started laughing. Andrew on a pole. What would happen to that pole? Andrew's like, yeah, Mom. I mean, you want me to kill myself? I would flatten out that pole. Oh, Jesus. And they were giggling. They body shame each other all the time. So, I don't know. He's got to figure it out. He's got to figure it out. 4 boys. Holy crap. Skulls, you got it all. Anyhow, he can't be afraid of heights, but he makes fun of his weight. Andrew's a stocky dude. He's heavy. So anyhow, 50, I know, Zelda, I'm trying. I think he would make good money. I can honestly say Andrew is not adventurous by himself. Like if someone of his best friends wanted to do alignment, I think he would do it because he would have somebody there, support. Andrew is I don't think he could leave home by himself. I honestly don't believe that. I think he likes his family. He likes the comfort of family, and that's okay. You know, somebody the other day was giving him a hard time about being a mama's boy. And I said, and I don't mind it. He's not embarrassed of it. Everybody knows it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, and that's okay. Every kid is different. Jennifer, she likes us close but not close, you know. Hannah, which was that child that I never thought could be this far away from home. And look, but she went with a friend. You know, she went with a friend. So she had that comfort. But she was really homesick. I think it scares her to think. That's why I'm glad she's staying in San Diego. Because she's been there 3 years. She enjoys it. I mean, who wouldn't? And she's comfortable there. And it's beautiful. And I think she's got opportunities. And I think it scares her 3 years being away from her family. But guess what? Justin's coming. So she has that comfort of her boyfriend. You know, with her friends. She still has her friends down there. So, as a mom, I'm happy. You know, my biggest hurdle was when they left, right? She's gone. I love when she's home. It gives me more of an excuse to be there, to go visit on a weekend, which I would love. Outrageous. It's expensive. It is expensive. I'm just hoping Justin gets a job, because then he's going to have to help. You know what I mean? And then that means less for mom and dad. Yeah, Mary, she'll come home. You know, she'll come home. And if Justin gets, you know, into the fire department, he's going to get the shit schedule, right? The rookies always get the shit schedule. So he probably won't be able to come home on the holidays and all that stuff. But guess what? She'll come home. You know, she'll come home. And it's okay. I've adjusted. She's been out of the house for 3 years. I've adjusted. And I'm happy for her. Bottom line, I'm happy for her. San Diego, but it's beautiful, Mike. Shit. You know, even Josh was like, this weekend, he goes, I know you're not going to expect this here, but Hannah, stay in San Diego. Josh lived in San Diego. Josh went to school in San Diego. He knows. He's like, do it as long as you can. You know, do it as long as you can. You're still young. You can still do it. You don't have big expenses. You still have mom and dad, you know, that supports you. So do it as long as you can, because life's gonna stop. You know, moms, once you're done with school, you know, it's gonna stop, and you're gonna have big adult problems, big adult bills. Do it while you have the help. And honestly, it's true. So I'm proud of her, and it gives me more of an excuse to come see her, right? A weekend away, right? Getting away and seeing her. I can just do mom and Hannah time. That I love. Trying to be a rock star. Exactly, Sherry. You know, I just hope my son gets it. You know, I hope my son gets it, and he will in time, and maybe not. And then, well, it is what it is, right? Jennifer's older. Jennifer's 25, Hannah's 23. Yeah. They both moved out last summer, and it was sad, right? I mean, it's like a double-edged sword. You're happy and you're sad. Do I hit the treadmill every day? Yes. I know, $5 fancy, it's beautiful. He will find his way. You too, Dan. So anyhow, enough about Hannah. She made her decision. I know some of you asked if she did that or not. You were sad. Me too, really. And then I got grandpa, so there that went. No more lounging on the couch naked. Even though I probably could totally be inappropriate, but he wouldn't remember. I know. I'm trying to get him interested in trades, but he just one in and out the other. It is. It's nice, but I miss the laughter. And then when everybody's home, I'm like, y'all can leave now. Y'all irritated me. You're making more work for me. My house is a mess. Abort. Abort. Get out. Okay, y'all. Oh, Pat, that would make me, I know. Yeah, you don't. And when they come home, you realize how much more work it is. I know. Brandy, I agree. I promote the trade schools. So I get it. Hello from Amsterdam. How are ya? So whatever. He'll figure it out at some point. He can move to Santa Cruz. A master plumber. I know. So some of these trades you have to work under a supervisory, you know, electrician and get on the, what's it called, union stuff. I told him to do that. Oh, thanks, Cynthia, from my hometown. Yeah, I don't know. He's got to figure it out. Lineman right now doesn't interest him, so. All right, I got to pee. I'm surprised Dan hasn't been out yet. Isn't that weird? Give me a minute. I'll be back. I was thinking about something, but I'll wait. And then I'll forget it by the time I come back. Hi, baby blue. You coming in? I know.
What are you talking about? Hannah and Andrew. Hi, Winnie Kitty. Hi, Winnie Kitty. Drafted again. Hello again. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. You know, I'm here. I'm here. Come to Cali. Come to Cali. There's any good reason to come to Cali. It's beautiful weather here. I mean, it's gorgeous. Unless you have allergies, then it sucks, but it's pretty nice. I hear was she talk? She wasn't talking about me today. I turned it on a little bit. She was talking about other people, so I got bored. Hi, Dulce or Dulce. How do you pronounce that? Dulce. Dulce. We have an electrician over there. I need to have a gift packed. What if I want to get my gift in Mexico? Because aren't things supposed to be cheaper in Mexico? And maybe there's some cultural something, or I'm planning on buying her a gift in Mexico on the beach. I'm kidding. Blue Kitty came here. My cat came here. Blue Kitty came right here. Come here, Blue Kitty. Come here, Blue Kitty. Look, good morning, Blue Kitty. Blue Kitty came to see me. Blue Kitty came to see me. Yes, Blue Kitty. This is the rescue kitty, Blue Kitty. Hi, Blue Kitty. Yes, Blue Kitty. He's quite the cat. Quite the cat. I do too. The cat. I mean, it's so brave. It walks around German shepherds and dogs, and there's a million other cats here, and it still holds its own. And it's small, and it was emaciated. He's gaining weight. He's happy. He's content. He's just sitting there right there on the thing. He loves me. Look at this. And he loves Danielle. Hi, Blue Kitty. I like Blue Kitty. Yes, Blue Kitty. Look at that. He's so affectionate. He's so affectionate. He's walking between my legs right now, just rubbing back and forth. Yeah, we love these animals. Who wouldn't like animals? They are slightly superior to humans. She's back. And Danielle, as I was telling you, has just been wonderful lately. I've been so uplifted by her presence every day. She's really, whatever you guys are doing, keep doing it, because it's making me happy, because she's happy. I want to thank you so much for creating this wonderful.
By the way, I have cupping at
persona.
11. I have cupping at 11 today, so
Wonderful.
just so you know, if you walk, you have to wait till later.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And you all know Dan's full of shit, right? Yeah. You know Dan is full of shit. Now, he should really think that way, but he doesn't. My feral's all caught up. I'm sure he's got a lot. I'm sure there. Anyhow, let's not talk about that. Tell me what. Anyhow, okay. What is today? You have a pedicure? You go and get pedicures? Good for you, G. Enjoy it. My touch-up is on Thursday. All right. Today, you're right, Jenny Boo, it is Sab Tuesday. You know what that means, G. You need to support your wife. You need to give her a big hug and kiss, and I hope she's going with you to get your pedicure. Because without that woman, y'all wouldn't be around. Without that woman, you would not procreate. Without that woman, to be able to micromanage everything in the house. Without thy woman, you wouldn't be here. Without thy woman, men would be lost. Turning in circles, chasing their tails, not finding their keys, their wallets, and their dignity. Without that woman, you would be up all night taking care of those kids. Without that woman, you would have no laundry. Without thy woman, you would have no plumber, in-house landscaper, in-house cook, in-house love unconditionally. Y'all love on your women today. Love on yourself. Susan, get it, girl. Love on yourself. Love on your mommies if they are here, because you, my friends, let me phrase this. Just remember our mothers gave us life, and most of us came through, and their vagina was the first one we touched, tasted, and smelt. That's right, I said it. Touched, tasted and smelled. You're welcome. So if your kids piss you off, throw that in their face and said, well, if it weren't for me. Yeah. And those of you who are sitting there going, thank God I was cesarean section. Well, you missed it. You missed out. So, anywho, his salad didn't blend. Yeah, it is. My finger's numb.
Did you post a video of me in the glasses?
Yes, everywhere.
You're kidding.
No, I posted it on Instagram. I posted it on.
I just found this old video of during COVID, during the break, when I first started making videos, and I did this one when you were working in the backyard, and you have your tone with me early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and you bitch at me right there. This doesn't make you look good. I'm gonna put this is good.
Well, it doesn't make you look good because, Dan,
God damn it!
I mean, are you stupid? He left the door open, so
Are they
go
both out or one?
one.
Dumb. Hi, dummy. Hi, dumb Coco. Dumb Coco.
Okay, so there's. Oh, good, Kathy. How do those work? Do you guys like those walking platforms? My dog's out, and she's right over there, and there's garbage trucks. So can you get moving on that?
What do you want me to do?
Go and do what you normally do. I mean, she's just standing there. Yeah, I mean, she's out right now. Hold on. Let me see. Where's Betsy? Betsy, come here, baby. Betsy. You want a treat? Come on. Where's Betsy? Betsy, come on, you want to get inside? Let's go. Hi, Blue Kitty. Hi, Blue Kitty. Coco, you want to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? Come on. You want to go for a ride? Come on, let's go. Let's go. You want to go for a ride? Come here. You want to go for a ride? Come on. Come on. You want to go? Come here. No. Oh, shit. Did you go for a ride? Did you go for a ride? No. Get in there. Get. You don't do that.
Go, go.
Only good girls go to the rides.
Only good girls go for the rides.
Get in there.
That's a bad Coco.
Get in there.
That's a bad Coco. That's a bad Coco. Get in that house. Get in that house. You get in that house.
Okay. Now, smart one. Let's keep the door shut.
Are you still on?
Yeah, of course I
Oh,
am.
I would have been entertaining you while you were entertaining while they were doing this. She didn't. I forgot she was on.
Danielle does everything.
Don't turn on the thing.
Danielle does everything.
I got. What are you doing? I got up to. What are you doing?
Oh,
What the
jeez.
turn this? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, Danielle does everything, right? Get the dog. Oh, should be like, yeah.
I was going. I wouldn't put my shoes on for nothing.
Anyhow, what was I saying before Dan became an idiot once again? And you guys wonder why I publicly humiliate my husband. He deserves it. That was one more stress I didn't need this morning. Golly. You should have felt this platform. I was like, holy shit. I'm surprised the treadmill didn't lift up in the front because the back weight was so bad. I was like, oh shit, we're going down. The belt couldn't even it took a minute to, it took a minute to keep going. The belt was struggling. Oh, shit. It's my life. It's my life. Y'all, the true people who have open eyes see the shit I have to endure day in, day out. You see my path. You see my journey. You see my pain. You see my heartache. You see my frustration. And you see why. I'm insane. Why? Speaking of being insane, did anybody watch Baby Reindeer on Netflix? Yes. Twister? I don't do Twister. Oh, I thought Iceman. I was like, bruh, I can't do Twister with you. Did anybody, good Barb, I'm happy, watch Baby Reindeer? What the hell? What the hell, right? So, the first episode, you were like, what is happening? By the second, hi Busy. By the second, I was like, Dan's like, are we continuing this? I said, well, yeah. I gotta see where the crazy's going. Where is this going? It is such a clusterfuck. Who reads? Who writes that shit? Who writes that shit? Oh, thanks, Gene. Who writes it? Y'all, if you want to be mind blown, watch Baby Reindeer. It's so full of so many different conflicts, so many different, what's happening? What? Huh? And the most disturbing thing is the fact that there are people out there. I did say it was a true story, but what? I mean, let's be real. The shit happens more than not, right? The abuse, the rapes, the being taken advantage of, the weirdly, you come from, and his family was so nice, right? And so you're like, how could he have, be so conflicted? But it, I think, had to do with his sexuality. It had to do with so many different things. But holy shit, if you guys are interested to be inside somebody's crazy ass mind, two different people, whoa, watch Baby Reindeer. It's on Netflix and it has only 7 episodes, and I think they're about 35 minutes long. I can't even say, if people say, do you like it? I guess I'm so conflicted. You too, Stacy. Natural. Yeah, naked. Do you know, Iceland, they also have naked yoga? Okay, I'm going on a squirrel moment. Naked, because they're talking about Naked Twister. So that brings up the naked yoga. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being behind somebody, let alone myself, in a downward dog? What are you looking at? I mean, I'm still trying to think about it. Iceman, Amy just hurt her groin. She broke it, so she's in recovery. Amy, you just lead with that. I'm in recovery from a fall, and my hips don't lie. My hips ain't flexible. And I tried to run, and then I fell, and well, Uh, that's good, Skulls. Uh, so, I, well, yeah, naked yoga. No, 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 no naked. Have you ever done anything naked? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be responsible for losing their eyesight or falling. And no to naked yoga. I was going to say naked goat yoga. So, what, I have been, you kind of like that soccer lady and baby reindeer. I was so conflicted. I was conflicted about everything in that show. I can't even talk about it anymore because I don't know. I just am so confused. So, yeah, that was a stupid question. Right, what if somebody has gas, right, and they're in a downward dog naked? Naked. Now, no one at my age should ever trust a farce, right? I mean, you may, where does it go? Where does it go? Where does the shark go if you're naked in a downward dog? In your face. You're the person behind him. In a downward dog with it, looks up, hears a sound, and splat. Right on your face. Right on your face. Oh, y'all, what possesses people? What possesses people to come up with these activities? Even on a naked beach, I don't think I could walk. What? You know how long it would take me to get through a naked beach? A naked beach. I would be stopping and staring at it. I'd be like this. I couldn't go. They would kick me out. My facial expressions tell it all. I don't necessarily say it, but my face does. What? And then there's some hard penises. I've seen a hard penis on a naked beach. My mom and I told you the story, right? We absolutely stumbled across a naked beach. My mama brought me to a naked beach. We laughed so hard we peed. All of a sudden, I'm laying out on this beach with my mom on my first trip to Hawaii. No, Zelda. You know how old some of these people are? Now, I love my old people, but I don't want to see yourself naked. I don't want to see you naked. I don't even want to see myself naked. We were laying on the beach, and my mom's just sitting up, reading and walking around, and all of a sudden she goes, oh my God. She hits me. She goes, Danielle. And I said, what? She goes, look. We literally packed up our shit. And then how did we not notice when we plopped our shit down that people were naked? This guy was trapezing on the ocean, through the ocean water on the sand with a heart on. And his penis was so big. I was like, what is that? My mom said, well, that's what you call a flagpole. What? Mom, what the hell did you bring us to? The naked beach. And as we were leaving, we were giggling and everybody was naked. We were the only ones that weren't. How the hell did we not realize that when we strolled upon this beach? I have no idea until that man with the flagpole walking on the ocean, on the shoreline. And my mom said, uh-oh, what's that guy doing? And then we looked around and he wasn't the only one. How do you did he get off on doing that? What? I don't want to see, it's kind of fun to look, but no. Why? Huh? What? Sometimes when Look, what? Like I bend over, right? And my stomach hangs. I've had 3 babies. My fat hangs. There's a spider crawling down. Where are you going, Mr. Dude? Stay back out. Go up, not down. Yep. Nope. And things are deflated. My thighs are loosey-goosey. So when I hang upside down, my thighs drop. The fat that's on them and the cellulite pools at the bottom. You see the skin wrinkles. No, I will not be bending over and picking up anything, let alone be naked and pick it up in a naked beach or pool. How are people comfortable walking around? I know some of you like to be naked. Spider. What? How are y'all comfortable walking around in public? Some of y'all I know, this spider's tripping me out. Some of y'all I know would just walk through town, go shopping and shit. How? Are you not embarrassed? Oh, Dan's, Mary, girl, Mary just said it, just wait until Dan's old man balls drop. And you think I don't already have a preview? Girl, think about that one. You know what I mean? Think about that one. Does it burn? Does the penis burn? What about the labia? What if you are slick and you got no coverage down there? And what if you like to tan with your legs in like a diamond shape, feet touching? What happens down there? Does it dry out? Well, what? Does it burn? Does penises burn? Anybody been naked tanning? Let me know how it works. No, I couldn't do it. I am not that confident, and I could not walk around with my nibs out. My niblets. Women have a niblet. I'm calling it is like a gizzard. Shit. No more hanging. I got a gizzard in between my folds. My gizzard, I would be so, what? Like, I know everybody has different anatomies. And I know, it gets rusty. Tell them we need oil. A coconut. It's coming down, y'all. It's coming to see me. Mama, is that you? Do our loved ones come down in the form of insects? I don't know. What are you doing, Mr. Spider? Where are you going? Is there why are you spreading your webs over here by me? I don't know. And I'm going to grab that handlebar, mister, and then you're going to hurt me. Sorry, I have to kill you. Anybody, don't call PETA, because I'm killing this guy, I think. Go on. Get there. You're almost there. Yep. Thank you. Say goodbye. He's gone. Yeah. Anyhow. What do you do? The giblet. My giblet is not out for display. That giblet, we're just going to call it a giblet. Giblet sounds better than gizzard, right? Is it a gizzard? I don't know. What should we call it? A gizzard. Gizzard. It kind of looks like a gizzard. You know what I mean? A moment of silence for the spider. May we rest in peace, spiders. I know you help so many things, but I do not like you dangling on my equipment nor above my head. You scare me. I don't like bites. Amen. There you have it. A giblet. Hecka, do you like giblets? Hecka, do you like your giblets crunchy? Do you like them soft? Do you like them flapping? Do you like them extra crispy? Or do you just like them hanging? I don't know. I know, it kind of reminds me of with gravy. Well, I like a little cream sauce on mine, specifically. Heck, ouch. Well, that would hurt. Don't be telling your wife you want to dip her in some fried oil. No, so anybody, would you all be like, what is your most embarrassing part of your body? Like, what you could, if you could walk naked, but you won't because of what? See what I mean? I won't walk naked around because of my gizzard. There you have it. All of it. No, one thing, Sadie. One thing. One thing. I just said, I would walk naked if I didn't have a gizzard. Yeah. No, one thing. You can't pick two. You're not ashamed of any. So you would literally strut your shit, cowboy boots on, naked through the store. All of it. Fupa. My stomach. All right. No, you can't pick all of it. You're cheating. One thing. Your boobs. Zelda, I got some clothes you can come sift through, speaking of boobs. Your boobs? Stomach? I think stomach is winning. You know, who cares? Boobs drop, balls drop, it all drops. So, like, embrace your boobs. Stomach, I can see. I've had a little bit of a belly, and I can tell you that that's made me really uncomfortable. But more of my gizzard than anything. Things change, and I just don't like the way it looks. Big old titties. Some people like big old titties. Hi, Gotch. You keep coming in. You're a boo, ma'am. So, God, if you were at a naked beach and you saw a well-endowed woman who was mid-age with her big old titties sagging and hanging, would you still like them? Or do you like, I don't know, slapping hips, slapping and flapping, a big rump? Fuck the rumps. Baby got back. Who cares? Perky. Lucky you. I just have no boobs, so I'm not perky, but I'm perky enough for my age with my little boobies. You know what I mean? I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Anyhow, I know there is always a part that we're most insecure about, right? I wish I was 18 again. I don't wish I was 18. No, and my body wasn't great because I had been anorexic and I had blown up, and so I couldn't lose weight. It was a really bad time for me. That's what happens when you did the butt drop into the back thigh? Because that happens as we age. My 60 is, yeah, you look good. Said bigger the better. I love that. The bigger the better. Yeah, you guys with the big titties, you never really have perky boobs, right? But they're perkier, right? Because you got the weight on those things. Those things flop out, they flop out, Skinny legs. And for us with thick thighs, we'd be like, I would give anything for skinny legs. Gizzard. Me. I called myself a gizzard. I'm insecure about my gizzard, Jenner. I would be walking around if it wasn't for my gizzard. I'm okay, like everything. My breasts are okay. My stomach's a little thicker, but that's what happens when you're old. My butt's okay. I got more cellulite because my skin is thinner. Oh, fuck. I got spider veins, but yeah. And then there's my vulva area looks dilapidated. Oh shit. Salingers, if you are in this house right now of the open forum about gizzards and vulvas and lips and tits and ass, get out. This is not the place for you. You should have left a long time ago. But if you're still here just seeing where this is going, we have no fucking idea. To fill your shorts out. And I would love to have me some skinny legs. I was looking at Grandpa's, Grandpa has really tiny legs, a little bit too tiny, but we got what we got, gizzards and all. So yeah, it's really funny. Like, I don't remember my nether region so defluffed. And it's a little there's it like looks like it needs to be revived a little bit. The lips look dilapidated. You know what I mean? My gosh. Yeah, but I mean, what do you do with the lips, the outer lips? I mean, you can't pluff those things up. It's not like you can Botox those fuckers. And the insides, it's like, if you can't fix the outsides, what's the point of fixing the insides? So, I don't know. Some woman yesterday commented on Grandpa's legs in the video and said, Grandpa has really nice legs. Snip and a tuck. I'm all about just the tuck. No snipping down there. I want the snip. The snip, I mean, think about that. Think about that. Iceman, think about that. It's easy for you to say, but how would you like to have a Q-tip up your urethra? Not pleasant. Doesn't sound pleasant. Duct tape them. Yeah. Mary, but here's the thing. When you're in a bikini, some of those parts like to play peekaboo. You know what I mean? Like, some of those parts you can't hide. It's like hide and seek, but there's no seeking because it's out there. Where there's seeking, you just see it. There's no hiding. It just shows. Well, there it is. Well, how you doing, girl? Yeah. So the yeah. I have to tuck. I'm trying to tuck. Fuck. I'm trying to tuck and fuck. No, I'm not. What did I say that for? You all know that's a lie. Tucking works. Remember the guy on what was that? Fuck, with Jodie Foster and the guy. Come on. The guy who would skin his people, and he would tie, make clothes out of the skin. Silence of the Lambs? And he tucked. You remember there was that picture of him and he was dancing with his stuff between his legs. Which one was that? That's what I picked here. Oh, Hannibal Lecter. I think it was Hannibal. And he was, that's me. I'm tucking, I'm standing like this. Could you imagine me walking around on the beach like this with my legs? Girl, what you doing? I'm tucking. Mind your beeswax. What about duct tape? Do y'all think duct tape would work? Oh, shit. Yes, I got problems. I got 99 problems. It's fine. Oh, I'm embracing it. It's all out in the open. You know what I mean? Here, you want to look? Take a look. It's right there. Y'all, somebody needs to come up with body tape for women. Waterproof. I need it. I need one of those. I should have bought one of those camel toe protectors and put it in my, but would it make me look like I had a bulge? I mean, do I just take the natural bulge or do I take the artificial bulge? I don't know. Flesh tone duct tape. Yep. They have titty tape. Do you think, could I put a little flower on it? They have the stickers. They have some stickers, the flowers, the hearts to cover the nips. Can I put a a little flower on my gizzard? Zelda, could you imagine trying to tape up your boobs? You would need like 5. What the hell? How does that even work? You couldn't even use the tape for your titties. You would need like a case of tape and putting it around your neck. Like, that was the only way to do it. I know. They do? Jennifer? Oh my God. Oh, they put a panty liner in? I would too. Um, that's a good idea. Because they're all exposed. I mean, you can see slit and everything. Um, I hate I just hate. Here's my thing. I'm going to tell you this. When I see girls and like girls like under 18, and they get out of the pool and all their nooks and crannies are visible in the bottoms. Like I know men are like, what's wrong with that? Um, like, where are their mamas? Where where are their mamas? I would never put duct tape on my gizzard. Are you kidding me? That thing would rip off. Ooh, that's a good idea. Where are their mama? Like, I used to tell my kids, I'm going to tell you something. I told my kids when they were younger and we would go to Mexico, I'm like, you will not use light colored bikini bottoms. They're like, why? I said, because I don't want to see you walking around with your slit. What's that? Your vagina. And I would hit them like I was like, see, your mama saved you from that. I don't want men looking at your slit. Oh, could you imagine? What's that, Dan? Oh, I'm just duct taping the gizzard. Oh, no. Yeah, it just really, I don't know, that just really bothers me. Like the nipples, that stuff doesn't bother me, but the down below shit really bothers me. And now, here's the thing. I'm worried, right? Because I normally have a, yeah, the white bathing suits are just naked. And I don't wear, I hate the pads. Like, I don't care about like hard titties or whatever, right? Um, but that bothers me. And I'm going on a limb because one of my bathing suits is like a mint green color. Now, there could be some crack showing.
Stay there, the bad
Or a gizzard. I don't know.
The bad cocoa.
The bad Dan.
The bad cocoa.
That was your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody even knows what you're talking about.
I'm talking about gizzards. Do you like gizzards?
I love gizzards. Who doesn't like gizzards? Are those like turkey balls? What are gizzards?
Inside of a chicken.
Delicious. The inside of a chicken.
Or sometimes an Audi.
An Audi? Delicious.
On a female. That's my new word, a gizzard. For the bean, it's a gizzard.
What are you talking about? What's supposed to be shaved?
The gizzard.
What are you talking about again? Are you out here in the gutter again?
Never. We could change it to you.
People are telling me to run now. He's up. I'm posting a great video today.
Why do you always come out and promote your stuff?
I'm promoting it because these people are truly going to like it. It's the flirting video. I've just watched it again. It's hilarious. My dad flirts with this.
You told them all yesterday.
It's incredible.
You told them.
Well, yeah, I watched it again, and it's funny.
Okay. We don't need to use...
Okay, all right. Well, I'll just move along. Sorry, God forbid I promote a video.
Well, go on lives and I'll start promoting my shit. It's like you have free advertising.
One big fucking ball of self-promotion. What are you talking about? All you do is promote all day long. You are you. You're a sassy ass bitch. It is bitch, right? Is it bitch?
It's not sassy, it's strong.
Strong ass bitch. It's bitch though. So you do it. You incorporate the word bitch. You could have done SAC. You know, like Sacramento, SAC.
For what?
I don't know.
Cunt.
Figure it out.
I don't like that word.
I know.
That's like horrible.
I'm just saying, it fits our location.
I hate the C word.
Well, no, people do. That's what makes it.
No, that's a vile word. Like
vile.
when I'm mad at a woman and she's just vicious, I want to call her a cunt.
Did you just say that word?
I did. You can say it. People do it all the time.
Don't be blunt. Don't be blunt. Shave your.
Be a blunt. Just
Don't be blunt. Shave your balls. Get it?
No. Don't be blunt.
Shave your balls.
Be blunt. Just don't be a
No.
cunt.
Don't be blunt. Shave your balls. Because you would expect. Don't be blunt. Shave your. But then you say
It doesn't
balls.
make any sense.
It does, because what rhymes with blunt? But instead of saying that word, you say balls. It could be a great Manscaped commercial at the end of it.
The C word is a daily word in the UK.
Don't be blunt. Shave your balls.
It doesn't
I
make
love
any
it.
sense.
See, I know, but it does to me.
It's stupid.
It's not stupid.
Stupid.
Don't be blunt. Shave your balls. Ask. Isn't that a great slogan? That should be Manscaped's new slogan. Don't be blunt. Shave your balls. Would that not be a good slogan?
No, it doesn't make sense.
It plays on the word because
No,
when
it
you
doesn't.
say it does.
It doesn't. In your mind, it does. But does anybody else's mind play that way? See, everybody's saying
Or
you're not making any sense. No.
Smoke a blunt and shave your balls.
Get that. What are you doing?
I'm.
It's stupid.
What are these no's? I mean, these are no people.
Because it doesn't make
They're
any
no people.
sense. What resides in your head is funny to you. But
Smoke
it's
a blunt, shave your balls.
Oh my God. How is that? What?
Because never mind. So difficult. Someone's going to steal that. You watch. Manscaped's going to blow up into Panasonic.
Can you go and shut my thing? Ow, I'm itching.
Your thing is always shut.
It is shut. For you.
whatever reason.
Especially when you say stupid ass shit like that, it ain't opening. The gizzard is tucked in. It's like shrinkage. George Costanza, the gizzard shrinks it recoils when you are an ass. It recoils. What are you reading? Ow, my finger. Look, it starts bleeding because when I open it.
What am I reading?
Yeah.
An email?
Oh, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm drinking coffee, reading an email, talking to you.
Oh.
You know what Kesha's doing?
Who?
Kesha?
No. I don't follow Kesha.
You don't follow Kesha?
No. Do you follow Kesha?
She's got glitter in the eyes. She is something and sexified. We are who we are.
Okay, that's like a 1980 song.
All right.
Is it you're just finding it now?
And die young.
Yes.
We're gonna die young. We're gonna party like we're gonna die young. Too bad that you came here
All right,
with
bye.
someone.
Bye.
All right. But while I got you here in my arms, let's dance like we're gonna die young. We're gonna die young.
Volva, Volva, Volva.
Get your points while you can.
Volva, Volva,
Because soon you're
Volva.
gonna run into every problem in the book. Get your points young.
Are you done? Thank the Lord he's going inside.
And we're gonna die young.
God, anybody want a husband? Ugh. Dan is not a hoot. He's a hootin' nanny. He's a pootin' nanny, hootin' nanny, doo-ba-da-doo. He is a pain in my arse, yes he is. A pain in my arse, that's a Danny boy. He's a pain, he's a pain, he's a pain. Anyhow, all right, guys. I'm out. I'm itchy. I am itchy. I got to go take care of some stuff, and then I'm going to get cupped. I am going to get cupped. Not this cupped, but the cupped on my body before my trip. So now I'm going to be a leopard with my spots, but that's fine. You guys have a great day. If all goes well tonight, I will pop on a subscriber live. If I go subscriber live tonight, I'll put you guys on YouTube as well. So if you don't have your subscriptions on YouTube, you won't be able to see it. Sorry. So maybe
All
we'll
that cupping done is suck the
maybe
money away.
maybe tonight we'll show pictures. Maybe tonight we'll do a picture night. What do you think about that? Maybe we'll pick some pictures out so you guys can see the old, Josh, me as a teenager, Ed, younger. Maybe we'll do like an hour of pictures so you guys can have fun with that. So if you are a subscriber on either channel, you will be able to see the pictures. I'm thinking we should do that. Let's change it up a little bit and do some pics. So make sure you have a subscription on both, either one, right? You don't need both, but if you have both, it's on you. YouTube, I will be doing different things because the subscriber, of course, thing is different for YouTube. So like I will be doing random posts for you and stuff like that because I can separate it. So again, subscribe to either TikTok or subscribe to YouTube, whichever one fits your fancy. And I will get some photo albums out tonight and we will do it. Sherry, I'm thinking 4-ish is a good time for me, my time PST. It's getting better, Ames. It is getting better. So, yeah, so I think that's what we'll do today. I've been thinking about the pictures. It'll be fun to just take a walk down memory lane a little bit. So I'm thinking 4-ish my time, PST. Yeah, we'll try it. All right. Love you guys. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. You own them. They are okay to be in your head, and nobody can get in there to tell you otherwise. Embrace them, learn from them, and you guys stop letting people walk all over you. Set your boundaries, set your goals, and keep moving forward for you, not for anybody else. Free the vulva. Free the gizzards. Y'all, if you have gizzards like me, don't be afraid to show them. We are freeing them. We are bringing them out. Free the titties, free the gizzards, and free the fupa. Stop being embarrassed of the foops. We need to bring the fupas back, and we need to make sure they shellac, right? Those for shellac. I'll come up with a better slogan. Anyhow, take care. I'll see you guys later.